Hello people and welcome to another Planetside 2 video. I hope you're all doing good. My name is MattiAce and this is my newly upgraded anti-air Sunderer. So first of all, I'd like to say a big thanks to iMacash for donating 5,000 station cash. He was unable to use them himself. It had something to do with his ProSieben account, and I do not have the same account as I was playing this game in beta. And I have no idea how these things work, but again, big thanks. And I guess I'm not a free-to-play player anymore, and it's gonna be interesting to see how this changes up the game. So, the weapons I picked for this anti-air Sunderer are the A30 Walker. And I did pick that weapon instead of the Ranger because you will deal at least some damage to ground vehicles with the Walker. With the Ranger you will deal none. And against infantry they are both horrible, but the Walker is less horrible, I would say. So there are a few reasons to why I decided to go with anti-air. Now, being that they are as good as they are, that is actually a reason enough, but it has to do with other things as well. And the main thing that I would focus on here is unit composition. You don't really need to have as many Skyguards or anti-air maxes if your Sunderer is equipped with anti-air. The same goes for the choices of rocket launchers for the heavy assaults, and they can focus on anti-tank instead of anti-air. As you can see, I also have the ammo dispenser on my Sunderer. This is mainly to resupply ESFs so that they don't have to go back to any nearby base, and therefore their damage output overall will be much higher. Now, the big weakness of having the ammo dispenser is that you cannot have Mine Guard at the same time, and if you are an infantry-based outfit and you basically only play infantry, then you would probably do much better with a Mine Guard anyway. Now, of course, the ammo dispenser are mainly designed to resupply tanks and ground vehicles, but we have a big focus on air gameplay in the outfit Mosi here on Cobalt, and that plays a big role in why I decided to upgrade my Sunderer the way I did. Now, using just one of these walkers, you're not gonna have any guaranteed kill on these ESFs, but they will be enough to get rid of them, making sure that they will not farm the spawning infantry that are using your Sunderer as a deploy. But the fact is, you can have two of these on your Sunderer, as I have. And at a range like this, for example, it is really hard to keep any significant damage on an ESF. But then again, at this range, an ESF is not a threat to you either. At least not as long as he keeps maneuvering like this. And if you just want to keep air vehicles away from you and your squads, just dealing a little bit of damage like this will normally do the trick. So I haven't compared the damage output of these two walkers compared to like a Skyguard or a Jewel Burster, but considering that this is actually a transport vehicle, this is a lot of damage output. So now please pay attention to this sight I'm able to pick off right here. I guess I have to call him Grati, I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. So I just got this weapon and I'm instantly accused for hacking. That's the interesting thing about the walkers, that a lot of people that I've asked about this weapon, they would just say that it sucks. So while I'm gonna give you a chance to read a little bit of the flaming going on in the chat up in the left side corner, I also want to let you guys know a little bit more about my channel, my playstyle and all that, if this is the first of my videos that you're watching. I mainly focus at infantry gameplay or ESF flying. That's what basically all of my YouTube channel is about. I have a few tank gameplay videos as well. As I mainly play engineer, I have been only playing with the track 5 as I play Terran, and the mercenary SNC, Solstice as VS. But I recently bought the links for my TR character and I am going to try it out. I didn't like the GG7F at all for NC, but the links seems to be more about my playstyle, so I'll cover that in the future. And my infantry gameplay is also one of the reasons for my choice of the anti-air as the Sunderer, because I didn't expect the anti-air Sunderer to be a cert farming beast killer machine, because it is a transport vehicle, and the main purpose of it is to get us from one place to another without being killed, allowing more of this type of infantry gameplay to actually take place. Keep in mind when you're firing with this type of a weapon against a moving target that you have to actually lead, and leading is always different from situation to situation. You can never really know the exact range of your target. Sometimes you have to shoot quite a bit in front of it, and sometimes you can put your aim right on the tip of the nose on a Liberate like this, for example. Normally this will just come with experience as you're getting used to your weapon of choice. And the fact of the matter is that when you're firing on ESFs, for example, they are much easier to hit if they are actually trying to attack you than they are if they're just flying by. So I would say that the loadout I have would also be ideal for a tank squad or for an outfit that is focusing on vehicles. But I would advise that when you move from base to base, you should have a vehicle with mine guard in front of you, just to make sure that you don't lose an entire squad because you hit a few mines. So I would have to say that at least my first impression of the A30 Walker is that it is a beast anti-air gun. And the fact that you have so many hit points on your Sunderer makes it, in many situations, much more of a viable choice than the Skyguard or maybe even Max's. It is quite a big target though, and it is also a very obvious target. And one of the things that I found to be the biggest threat to a Sunderer is the AV turret of the engineer class. And working together as a team is always a big thing in this game. And keeping your Sunderer alive is just going to be impossible in some situations. That is how this game plays. So I will definitely keep my anti-air Sunderer as part of my gameplay in the future, and we'll see how it goes. So now I know that a few of the people that are watching my channel are pilots, and yeah, be warned, this walker is a beast and you can equip this thing even on the main battle tank, so it is not only the Sunderers that can have this weapon, it can also be equipped on the Liberators and the Galaxies, which is quite popular as far as I can tell. And when it comes to upgrading the walker, I am going to go with magazine size and zoom on one of them, and on the other one I'm going to go with zoom as well, but I will use reload speed just to see which one I prefer. And hopefully this will also help you guys to pick your choice if you haven't already. I'm not going to use thermal or night vision because the lack of range with those two scopes. I see no reason for it on an anti-air gun like this. One of the things that I've been struggling with a little bit with Sunderers is the placement. Now obviously your priorities here should be keeping your Sunderer alive and also allowing your teammates to spawn in and get to whatever base you're attacking. Problem when you have just recently equipped your Sunderer with these new awesome guns is that you want to use those awesome guns, and that might put you in a situation where you take a lot of damage as well. Or maybe I'm just talking about myself here. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please stay tuned for more content. I do have a lot of Planetside 2 videos by now, and there is always more coming, so bye for now.
Down.
Yeah, he's down.
Hostile light assault trooper spotted!
I killed the... yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Below us. God. We're pairing a bit. Fuck's sake, Reba.
Incoming enemy aircraft.
We can still win this.
Okay,
Nice.
got him.